When the final bell rang on Monday Night Raw and the broadcast logo faded from the screen, the energy inside the arena didn't die down. In fact, it felt like something even bigger was about to happen. The cameras continued to roll, the commentary team stood back, and in the center of the ring stood a man whose name has become synonymous with excellence, resilience, and pure in-ring artistry: AJ Styles. What unfolded next was not just a routine post-show send-off. It was a tribute celebration that felt historic, emotional, and deeply personal, a moment designed to honor a career that has influenced an entire generation of professional wrestling. As AJ Styles' music echoed once again throughout the arena, the crowd erupted in a wave of applause that felt different from the usual reaction. This wasn't about hype. This wasn't about storyline tension. This was about respect. Fans were on their feet, chanting his name in unison, creating a sound so powerful that it almost drowned out the music itself. You could see the emotion in AJ's eyes as he slowly turned in a circle, taking in every corner of the arena, absorbing the appreciation from thousands of voices that had followed his journey for years. AJ Styles is not just another superstar on the roster. He is a trailblazer who carved his own path, who built his legacy across promotions around the world before stepping onto the grandest stage and proving that he belonged among the very best. The big screen lit up with a cinematic highlight package that chronicled his journey from the early days of high-risk innovation to becoming a multi-time world champion. The montage captured every breathtaking phenomenal forearm, every gravity-defying springboard, every hard-fought championship victory, and every rivalry that pushed him to his absolute limits. The crowd reacted to each clip as if it were happening live again, roaring at the near falls, gasping at the high-impact moments, and chanting "This is awesome" as memories flooded back. But what made this tribute even more powerful was what happened next. One by one, members of the locker room walked out onto the stage. There were no interruptions, no surprise attacks, no dramatic confrontations. Instead, there were nods of respect, claps of appreciation, and genuine admiration. Veterans who had shared the ring with AJ stood side by side with younger superstars who had grown up watching him on television. It was a rare sight in a business built on competition and conflict. For a few minutes, rivalries were set aside, egos were silenced, and unity took center stage. When AJ finally picked up the microphone, the arena fell into a near silence, the kind that only happens when everyone knows they are witnessing something special. He didn't shout. He didn't cut a fiery promo. Instead, he spoke from the heart. He talked about the grind, about traveling city to city, about the physical toll of chasing greatness night after night. He reflected on the doubts that followed him when he first arrived, on the pressure of living up to expectations, and on the relentless drive that kept him pushing forward even when the odds were stacked against him. He thanked the fans for believing in him before he was a household name. He thanked the company for giving him the platform to prove himself. Most importantly, he thanked his family, acknowledging the sacrifices made behind the scenes while he performed under the bright lights. The sincerity in his voice resonated with everyone listening. It didn't feel scripted. It felt real. As he spoke, chants of "You deserve it" broke out across the arena, a testament to the connection he has built with the WWE Universe over the years. This wasn't a retirement speech. There was no indication that this was the end. Instead, it felt like a milestone celebration, a recognition of a legacy that continues to evolve. The tribute concluded with a stunning pyro display that illuminated the arena in gold and blue as AJ Styles climbed the turnbuckle and raised his arms high above his head. The camera captured a final wide shot of the locker room standing at the entrance ramp, applauding, while the fans continued to chant his name. In that moment, it became clear that AJ Styles' impact goes far beyond titles and main events. He represents perseverance, adaptability, and the idea that true greatness is earned through passion and hard work. As the arena lights slowly dimmed and the celebration came to an end, one thing was undeniable. AJ Styles' story is still being written. The tribute was not a farewell. It was a reminder that legends are not defined by a single night, but by years of unforgettable moments that leave a permanent mark on the industry. And if this celebration proved anything, It is that the Phenomenal One remains exactly what he has always been, one of the most influential and respected performers to ever step inside that ring, with plenty of chapters still left to unfold.